Hey YouTube world, Sean here. So today I'm going to do a quick video on the project I just finished up on my 2017 GMC Sierra 3500 with the 6.6 Duramax in it. So this truck really just sits on the side of my house for most of the year. I drive it every once in a while when we're taking our camper out camping, but for the most part, it doesn't get driven a whole lot. What I've experienced this winter is my battery is drained a few times, causing me to have to jump start it. And so I wanted to connect a battery maintainer on just to prolong the life of the batteries, but also do one so I don't have to always be popping the hood, connecting alligator clamps and that kind of thing. So I did a permanent mount one, or a permanent mount harness that I can just plug right into. So again, you don't have to pop the hood and whatnot. But here's what I did, and I'll list the parts in the description of this video. And if you have any questions, you can just hit me up afterwards in the comments. But I bought this harness. It connects to the positive and the negative of one battery. Since these batteries on this truck are connected in parallel, if you connect it to one, it'll charge the other one as well and maintain the other one as well. So I fished the wires up through that little hole right there, and then again connected them into your studs on the positive and negative terminal. That harness runs down through the fender and to the side of my truck right here. So I then cut a hole and I mounted the SAE adapter, which it's all part of the harness, it's all one piece, but I mounted it right here so you have a quick access point. I then bought just a pretty inexpensive maintainer that, again, SAE plug that plugs right into it. So we'll get it all plugged in. Once you plug it in, it just maintains it and it'll keep your battery charged up. Pretty simple. When you want to go drive your truck again, just unplug it and you're good to go. But that way, again, it prevents me from having to potentially pinch wires in the hood or have to connect and disconnect alligator clamps, that kind of thing. Makes it just a little bit easier. But if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer them. And again, I'll list the parts in the comment section, or sorry, the description of this video. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great day.